How do you respond to the argument that individuals can choose their gender? Well, it's very simple. This idea is based on a false distinction that has been invented between sex and gender. It's pretended that gender is something that is in your soul and that you discover later on in life by yourself, whereas sex is simply the physical makeup of your body when you were born. Well, this is based on a false philosophy to start with, which pretends that somehow man is divided between his body and his soul. There's a French philosopher called Descartes who invented this idea back in the 16th century. Of course, he didn't have any of these funny ideas, but he established the principle that our soul is somehow in our body in a way that the body is something completely separate from the soul. Plato already had some ideas like that, the Greek philosopher back in the 4th century BC, when he talked about, he had this phrase, well, it was a Greek axiom, soma sema, body is a tomb, as if, the soul existed before it was born in the body, and then after death, and it transmigrates and becomes something else. It takes on another body. Well, this is ridiculous. It's against common sense, and it's certainly against any Catholic philosophy, and even Revelation itself, which tells us that at the end of the world, everyone will be reunited to their bodies. All the souls that have died will be reunited to the bodies at the resurrection, every single man. Because we are essentially a body and soul. In Aristotelian philosophy, we say that the soul is the form of the body, which is the matter. There's an intimate union between soul and body, just as a form and matter. So you can't make a distinction between the sex of the body and the gender of the soul. The two go together. We're born with a sex, which is the same thing as our gender. It's not something we can invent ourselves later on as we choose. It's something that we're born with. I mean, it's just common sense. So to answer these people, I mean, there's not really much you can say to them if they've lost common sense to the point where they really think that you can choose whether you're going to be a boy or a girl when you grow up.